Hey everybody, Dean Young, the Inspection Company. Hope everybody's having a great Monday. Just trying to get back in the groove. And I have to say first off that I feel very blessed and fortunate to have people out there that have confidence and believe in me. And you know, we have 13 inspections scheduled for this week, and people are still calling wanting to get this week, and I'm just gonna have to do some things. I'm just gonna have to put my foot out on the ledge and just take a chance. It's getting to where I can accommodate everybody, and yeah, I gotta do something. But outside of that, very good day today, I have to say. Very good morning. We did enjoy our trip. Puerto Rico is somewhere I've told Vanessa that I would like to retire, but I don't know if it's just I don't know. This last trip, after day 4, we were all homesick, and we pushed through 8 days. We pushed through. After day 4, we were just mentally and physically exhausted and ready to be home, be with our dogs, and just be doing our regular thing. I mean, nothing against anybody. We enjoyed ourselves. We've done everything we wanted to do. We enjoyed the hospitality from her mom and her stepdad and her family, and it was great, being there and seeing everybody, and like I said, doing what we wanted to do. And but we just, I don't think 8 days is ever going to be in the equation of how long we want to stay there again. We may go 3 or 4 days or something. I really don't know if somewhere I really if God's speaking to me and saying, is this really where you want to retire? Just going around the island. I mean, we've done a lot of driving around the island, and just spent days just driving through, like each day. And there's still a lot of construction and repairs and damage present from 6-7 years ago, I believe. Hurricane Maria, and people are still recovering from that. And when I retire, I just want to retire, and I don't want to be rebuilding and redoing, and I just want to be. I get it. The weather there is fabulous year round. It was fabulous while we were there. 70s and 80s the whole time. They were an hour ahead there, so there was just a touch of jet lag. I mean, it's not like going from here to California. That's, or here to another country. But that 1 hour, we know what it does around here when you daylight savings time. But you gotta get adjusted. And that was another thing. The daylight savings time. But all in all, it was a great trip. I'm glad to be back. The driving back was not too bad. I drove pretty much straight through. I think I stopped and got gas twice. We were going to take the Prius. We just wanted more room and just be able to just, enjoy ourselves. We drove because we wanted to take our time, and we just wanted to drive and look at scenery and to spend more time together, and just go at our own pace. And so yeah, that's why we done it the way we done it, which worked out really well. Got home yesterday about 4:30ish. Went out and had Japanese, and I bought the dog. Stopped by McDonald's and got the dogs some hamburgers, and we went in, and the dogs were just so excited to see us, which is a great feeling, man. I miss my dogs so much. They're getting older, and I just want to spend as much time as I can with them while they're still with us. They just mean so much, and I hated missing that I'm having to miss them and be without them. And I was watching the cameras at home every day, watching them go to the backyard and play and stuff. Is I just really missed them. So inspection wise, man, like I said, it was a good day today. New construction, and then a 1980s. One was in Raleigh, one was in Cary. This week we're going to be all over the place. We're going to be from Mocksville, we're going to be in Graham, we're going to be in Greensboro, High Point, I think Burlington. There's 13 total. I'm going to be out in Farquay Arena, if I've pronounced it right. I don't know. Got a jaw inspection out there. A lot going on, man. And like I said, I'm just so overwhelmed in appreciation. And there's a lot of agents that we were like their go-to that haven't been using us. I don't want to name names, but there's a few, and I don't know why they decided, or if they decided to not use us. I don't know, but I miss working with them, and if it's a sponsorship thing, that's just me, and I'm straight to the point and focused. If you don't want to work with somebody because they don't want to sponsor an event or whatever, that's petty. That's stupid. I don't know what it could be, because we're very thorough. We go through a lot of. We're working for the buyer. We're not working for the agent, straight up. So it shouldn't matter. But you should always have a good relationship with your agents. But as far as the buyer, that's who's paying me. That's who the inspection is for. And if an agent don't like something about me, about the way I inspect or whatever, that's not for them to say. That's for the buyer to say. And we've got phenomenal reviews. Our one bad review was from a lady we done a air quality test for, that was having new floorings put in, and she smelled something in the air on the air quality test. There was nothing there. She was upset because the report didn't show anything, and that upset her. And she was trying to say we didn't do what she asked us to do, which we did. We have no reason not to, because she's the client, and we're there for our clients. That's the point of this whole thing. I have no investment, no nothing in anything involved financially with these houses and places. We're just there to do what we're hired to do, and it's for the buyer. And if an agent don't want to use this, or I don't want to say don't want to use this because they're not the one using us, if they don't want to recommend us or put us on a referral list or whatever, completely, I get it, 1,000%. But to me, you're doing your client a disservice. I hear so many people say, this inspector doesn't do this, and this, and it just boggles my mind. And I'm here to try to educate people. And if it's too much for you to handle, and you don't want your client to be fully aware of what they're buying, then you shouldn't be a real estate agent. We throw some cosmetic stuff on there because we're there to inspect the home. And when you don't mention something, they're going to ask you, did you look at this? Did you look at this? If it's not required and it's not in the SOP or whatever, and I didn't do it, then I just didn't do it. But there's a lot of things that once I cover my SOP stuff, I'll exceed the standards of practice, and I'll do things that I'm not even required to do, just because that's just my heart, and I want to protect people that are putting this money up to buy a home, an investment, a place for their family, their pets, their friends, and to come visit and just to be happy. And when you're an agent and all you're worried about is the deal closing, you need to rethink about why you do what you do. Is it just for the money, or is it for the buyers because you like helping people? You like to see the end game. The end game is to get this client into a house with a clear conscience and a clear heart and a clear mind, that you've done the best that you could do, and that everybody's happy with this transaction. And if there's a sourpuss agent out there that the deal didn't go through and they lost out on a commission or whatever, that's life. We all miss out. But I feel I'm being blessed because God knows my heart, and He knows I put my best into it, and I do everything for Him and through Him, and I'm going to be blessed for that. He is going to bless me. I know He's going to bless. He's already blessing me, and I don't have to put much energy into it. People call and they hear, oh, we were referred by this, we were referred by that. We heard you were this, you were that. That's, man, I'm just honored. I'm just honored. And if you don't get it, you don't understand me, learn to get to know me a little better. Learn my sarcasm. Learn my heart, and quit being bitter and acting like you know everything, and that your inspector, because they're not your inspector. They're a referral. They're not like my inspector this, because I get buyers that don't want to use the agent's recommendation referred inspector. So there's buyers out there, like I just had one. He's like, I will not ever use the buyer's recommended inspector. I've got my reasons, blah blah blah. He didn't go into detail, and I get it 1,000%. There are good agents that refer great inspectors, and there's agents that refer newer inspectors because they don't have the experience and don't really know what they're doing, and so these houses are closing with a lot of issues. And I could go on and on, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. 336-9090-185 HomeTechNC.com. We are the inspection company, and you can schedule online anytime. HomeTechNC.com. Send us an email. Again, 989-8185. That's area code 336. We cover from Raleigh to Charlotte, from the Virginia line down to Montgomery County, Troy. We're in Randolph. So anyway, guys, peace.